When I received the invitation for this event, I was thinking very hard what I should say to you. It is better to read some of my poems in my mother language, which as a poet I can master, and really on the hope that we will enjoy the sound and melody of it, or it is better share with you some of my thoughts and experience in English, the language that is still not very familiar to me, although I owe to it so much since I left Syria that I would like to treat it like my best friend. I don't know who I exactly am. I was given a name, Kholoud Charaf, which means the honor of eternity. I was born here, on earth, in a country called Syria. I come from a small town, Aswaida. Coming here, I lived there in Syria. All my family and friends, and the Syrian children, and people who need help. I wish I could protect them, and I will always keep them in my heart. My great hope is that mankind will always keep them, will live in peace and will stop to play this bad and violent game of war. I can't imagine how a man dared to kill his brother or sister. I don't want this. I want to be a real and deep human being, living in a world where we can stay faithful to our humanity. I am a Syrian woman. I come from Syria. During the war, I lost my faith, but I tried to continue to live as a human being and protect my humanity. I was in a deep isolation and in a terrifying stage of my life. I worked in the prison and tried to give hope to prisoners, but I had no hope. My work with them was a test to my humanity. I have never been able to tolerate what man can do to each other. I am convinced that suffering of one nation somewhere is always suffering of all humankind and humanity. If we allow to cause suffering to people of whatever nation, then what is the fate of our planet? The war forces you to live on a knife edge between life and death. But actually, during the war, you live as you were dead. Member of my family, my friends, and me as a person, and my childhood, my youth, my good memories, all these people and things died before my very eyes. What can I say? I can write about it from here, in a safe place. But I think that in the face of the war, it means nothing. Now my new home in Poland is Poland, a safe country, but I still keep my people in my heart. And what is more, I would love Polish and all Europe people to keep them in your heart with me. When I came to Poland, I quickly get used to the peace. My mind get accustomed to the silence and calm. In Europe, everything is different from Syria. Language, custom, nature, architecture, food, religion, even the way how people look here. Everything here is different. After I arrived here, I started my second life. I wanted to build my mind like a completely new house. Then it turned out that I had been building this new house on the sand, not on the rock. After some time, I had my first travel here in Europe. I traveled to Germany to visit my friends. And there, for the first time since I left Syria, I met Arab families. I heard the Arabic language and saw my people which have the same pain. They reminded me about my country, my pain there, the war and all bad things that my mind had been trying to escape from. Then the house that I built completely collapsed. I fainted and woke up after several hours in the hospital. And then I realized that and we all need a deep treatment. I can't express how sorry I am for all the people from my country. We have to be aware that the war is nothing else than the end of us as a human. What is happening now in Syria and in all areas of the war is the pain of the whole earth and a big threat to our humanity. We try to convey our pain to you, not to make you suffer. Your suffer would harm us, but to show you how this pain hurt us. Please, don't forget about our pain when you leave this event and go home. We are trying to tell you that this pain of war is not necessary. We really don't need to fight. Only love can be our main to live as a brotherly people. We all, regardless of nation, culture, religion, or a skin color, are afraid of hunger, of thirst, of deprivation, of loss, of death. We are afraid of the life we have always loved. We, the Syrian, are completely similar to you. We have children, our homes, our trees, our memories. But all of these things we have lost. You think that we are still alive? Newspapers often deal with us as if we were only numbers. We are not numbers. But you must know that we really need you to become alive again. I am here among you now in a safe place. I left the children Syria dying. Please stop killing. Thank you.